Well, hello there in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. And this time it's been a long time without you, my friend. Okay, let's try that one more time. Well, hello there in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. Well, it's been a great year of riding, and today I want to share with you the list of the top 5 bikes we got to ride in 2023. But first, a little montage of some of the awesome bikes we got to test this year. It's like, is this normal? Is this the way? So that's why the bike is gonna feel a lot more stable than what you would do. We have to compare it, right? They came out with two new CDOs. Sideways. The car, but it is. Maybe trying to figure out is, okay, I hate that you get in a tuck and then you go behind it. All of these soft tails, they make you feel like a badass, man. I just love the way you don't have a lot of room to maneuver as opposed to track day, and you'll have a lot of fun on it. Obviously you're gonna so what else about this? Fat Boy with a 114 engine. On the twisties on the Fat Boy, the first thing I felt was the big fat tire. And it is sporty. I mean, you can drop it no problem. It's a lot nimbler for some reason than this one. Is the Yamaha? I don't know. Let's go now on this lane. This is such a beautiful road that we just found. The whole 9 yards. I don't know. It does help you a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, and almost 80 pound-feet of torque. Oh, bumpy. Yeah, this is a fun bike. Fun bike. I don't know why. And I think the handlebars give it a little bit of beans. Oh man, it's peppy as hell. I think it's peppier than this bike. Is not gonna be as much. I mean, as you see, just makes a whole bunch. If I should. So yeah, if you want to go fast on this bike, you can. It feels pretty oh man, I love it. Oh yeah, I love it. And now, without further ado, the top 5 bikes I rode in 2023. Coming in at number 5, the Suzuki GSXR1000R. Go! Come on, you idiots. Come on. fucking bike, man. I mean, I'm sorry that you guys wanted us to drive like fucking turtles, but this bike is just too much not to at least open it up a couple of times. I don't know if I love it more than the BMW, because the BMW felt a little bit more comfortable. But this bike puts a grin on my face. It's just too much fun. Number 4 is for the Triumph Streak Triple R. Yeah, this is a fun bike. Fun bike. I don't know why it keeps flashing like that. I hope I'm not destroying this bike. But anyway, suspension feels pretty stiff. The clutch is soft, although that friction zone, I hate it. And then the quick shifter works like butter. The brakes are pretty good. It has a lot of bite, and it does stop the bike. I'm not gonna try like do an emergency stop or anything, but I mean, you can feel that it has a very good braking system. I love that quick shifter, man. It's just as smooth as maybe the Suzuki. Maybe not as much, because the whole gear thing, the gearbox, is not as smooth as the Suzuki, but it's nice. Now, I wouldn't say, well, it's more of a budget bike, because this bike costs as much as my Suzuki. So that's where the trouble comes to the paradise. At number 3 comes the BMW S1000R. And I think I can be in this bike for hours. So for being a super bike, and it does have the seat of a super bike, it has plenty of space. Oh man, I love this bike. And then the brakes also have some feel. Right now I'm in 5th, but I'm pretty sure I can go down to 4th. And the bike is going to give me a little bit more pep, so I can continue on this ride. Man, I love this bike. It just changes lanes with no effort whatsoever, and I feel like I'm in control, even though it's not a naked bike. I'm in control of the traffic, because I can see, I don't know what's with this bike in this position, that you feel that you're like a little bit more upright than on a regular super bike or a super sport. Man, this is a lovely bike. This is a bike to have. Much better than the Sing Bar. It just feels smoother. And all the components, even though they're like the same type of material, as you can see, it has the Nissan master cylinder here, which is not as good as a Brembo, but it's not bad. The brakes have a lot of feel. You can just stop it with I think you can stop it with just one finger. Yeah, you can stop this bike with one finger, no problem. The clutch does have a little bit of play, which is unfortunate for a bike of this magnitude, right, or this price range. But I really am enjoying this bike. The runner-up is the Harley-Davidson Streak Light CVO. It's a surprise to me. I knew it was going to be better, but I didn't know it was going to be that sporty. It just feels so sporty. I mean, I want to rev it. I want to go on the twisties. I want to do all these things on this bike. If I had all the money in the world, this would definitely be a bike that I would buy. Now, I don't know how to change or how to move the windscreen. I know you can move it. I don't know if this thing, no, this one just it's a good this is a flap that you can get air in for when it's too hot, like today. You can close it when it's winter time, so that's another good thing. It has these little wind deflectors as well at the bottom. So all of these things are going to help with wind buffeting. I mean, we didn't go do crazy speeds, but I didn't feel anything on the helmet, which is something that the way they changed the whole fairing thing. Supposedly they put it on the wind tunnel, and then they fixed the buffeting. One of the things that was a major complaint. Oh, this bike just feels like it's a small bike. I don't know about the sound of the engine. That's one of the things that the older model I think still has that's better than this one, but maybe with some good pipes. But the color of these pipes are great, so I don't know if I would change them. But yeah, there's no wind buffeting. There's nothing here. This is a lovely bike. The seat is a little bit on the hard side. That's another thing that you would have to consider. And this is one of those things that you're gonna hate about Harley-Davidsons. You pay $50,000, I don't know, $40,000, $50,000 for these bikes out the door, and then you still have things to consider. But the best bike I rode this year is definitely the BMW M1000R. The brakes, you just put a little bit of pressure on them, you feel the bite right away. Now this is a premium bike. That quick shifter, I hate to say it, it is even better than the Suzuki. Oh my god, this bike is the best bike I've ever ridden in my life. It is so awesome. I mean, you can just control it, right? It feels so smooth and so in control that you can just ride it with the tip of your fingers, and you feel like you're so in control. I mean, yeah, this is the way to go. And even though it's an M package, that means competition. Well, not M package, the M bike. It is the sportiest bike. It is so comfortable. You don't feel that you hit the bumps and they're too aggressive. The suspension is so good. I cannot wait, man. I would love to take this bike on the twisties and see how it feels. But I would also like to see if this little windscreen thing helps when you're going fast, because I don't think it does. But right now I don't feel the wind hitting me on the chest as much as I do on Suzuki or on other naked bikes. Maybe it's because I'm in an aggressive position, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So good. It's so good. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with all your friends. If you don't like the video, well, share it with all your enemies. And I'll see you guys on the next one.